Now I'm gonna do this. Okay, we did it. Hello homemakers, I'm Melinda and I'm cooking my way through Betty Crocker's 1971 recipe card library. And today we're making Angel Food Waldorf. Angel Food Waldorf is from section I, Dessert Spectaculars, and it's card number 18. I just love this card. I feel like the simplicity of the color palette is like screaming 70s to me, the way that it's just like bright yellow with the brown. I don't know, I just find this cake very geometric. I'm like really into this idea of this picture frame with chocolate filling in the middle. I don't know, it's just so perfectly rectangular. I don't think my cake is gonna turn out as good as this, but that's the dream at the end of this video, to have this perfect picture frame of angel food cake when you cut a slice into it. I don't know, I think it should be good. Obviously it's chocolate and angel food cake, where can you go wrong? I don't know why it's called Waldorf. I can't think of any other dessert that is called Waldorf that's chocolate and almond. So I don't really know why this cake exists, but we're gonna make it today, so let's get started. The ingredients for this are actually really simple. All you need is the angel food cake mix from Betty Crocker, and then to make the frosting, you need heavy cream, cocoa powder, powdered sugar, and slivered almonds for on top. So the first step is to bake our angel food cake mix as directed on package. So let's do it. You just add water. It's gonna be pretty simple. I've made this angel food cake mix once before, for the Cranberry Creations card, and I was shocked and appalled by whatever mystical, magical, chemical situation unfolds when you make this mix, because it really gets puffy and foamy and I don't really understand why or how. But we're gonna watch it happen again. Oh, it's supposed to be low speed. Do you see what's happening? It's foaming so much already. Okay, it's getting really foamy. Okay, now be medium speed for 1 minute. Okay. Oh. Let's take a look here. Oh. Now we're gonna put this in our ungreased tube pan. Try to get it nice and even. We don't want any of the foam to break. So we're going nice and slow. Now, I kind of vaguely remember last time doing something with the knife to make it even, but she doesn't say any of that. She doesn't say any of that. Oh God. We're in the cake section. Angel, angel, angel. Devil's food, not devil, angel. Don't get distracted. Sponge. Okay, we're getting closer. Angel, angel. Pull knife gently through the batter in widening circles to break air bubbles. That's what I was wondering. All right, I'm just gonna do this to break the air bubbles a bit. Okay. Now we're gonna put this in the oven for 30 to 40 minutes until it's dry and cracking on the top. So we'll check back in when it's done. All right, while the cake is in the oven, I thought it would be a good idea to make the chocolate whipped cream frosting and filling, because my theory, that is unproven, but my theory is that the way to get a good clean kind of cut, or you see the picture frame like I was talking about, is two things. We want to make sure that we have a cake that is well done and that is perfectly cooled when we cut it. And we want to have a frosting that's really cold and dense so that it can get packed into the hole and slice well. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the frosting now and keep it in the fridge until it's time to frost the cake and fill the cake. So we have a lot of heavy cream. We need 3 cups of heavy cream. So we're gonna start with 2. Okay, and then we're gonna put a 3rd cup in. Okay. All right, so we're gonna start beating the heavy cream, and then I'm gonna start mixing in. This is a cup and a half of powdered sugar, and this is 3/4 of a cup of cocoa powder. And then we also have a little bit of salt as well. So let's get this. Oh no, oh no, oh no. All right, you'll notice that the bowl is really cold now. I put it in the freezer for a little bit, and that will just help with the whipping process. So let's get going. I'm doing this slowly because I don't want all the powder to go everywhere, you know. Ooh, powder. Powder's flying. Let me scrape the side of the bowl a bit. That looks very good. Let me show you over here. Wow. Okay, gonna get this in the fridge, and then we'll wait for our cake to be ready. All right, our cake is out of the oven and completely cooled. And now comes the moment of truth, which is the kind of assembly of the cake, which this is gonna happen fast. I have a lot of tools here. I have a steak knife, I have a serrated knife, and I have an offset spatula. And I think the first thing I'm gonna do is try to get it out of the pan by running one of these knives along the outside. Okay, everything feels done. Feels good. Okay, let's try to push it. Am I pushing it? I don't know what I'm doing. And she's released. Hello! Hi! Oh, you're so perfect. Yeah, I'm a little concerned because even though I was really going along the side of the pan with my knife, it's like got pockets here. And so I don't know if those are pockets from my knife. I don't think so. There's nothing left in the pan. I think what really happened is these are bubbles alongside the pan. And that's gonna be hard because we want a lot of integrity in the cake, you know? I'm gonna try to brush off some of these crumbs. Well, I'm sure gonna get a lot of crumbs. We're gonna clean them up later, but place cake upside down, slice off entire top of cake 1 inch down, set aside. Okay, 1 inch. What is 1 inch? What is 1 inch? That's probably 1 inch. Have you seen that hack where you could do this with like dental floss? Should try that sometime. Okay. I'm not feeling good about this. Where am I cutting? I'm just doing very little pressure, kind of just a light sawing motion. I'm trying to get all the way through the cake. I'm about halfway through now. Now I'm gonna do this. Okay, we did it. Whew, we did it. And honestly, it's not that uneven. Okay, well, first of all, this whole cake needs to be more centered. Okay. Make cuts down into cake 1 inch from outer edge and 1 inch from edge of hole, leaving substantial walls on each side. With a curved knife or spoon, remove cake within cuts, being careful to leave a base of cake 1 inch thick. Okay, I need a spoon too. So yeah, we're trying to just hollow it out while leaving a good wall here and a good wall there. I guess the benefit of Angel Food cake for this versus another type of cake is it really is, for as light as it is, it's very tough as well. It's like you're cutting through a sponge. So it's like, you can see how when I pull it, it's like, it's not crumbling apart, it's staying together. And I think that helps. So yeah, I don't know what, I mean, she said go around the outer wall and then go around the inner wall. That's a little delicate over here. Again, try not to go all the way down if I can help it. It really does feel like you're cutting through foam or something. The way it like doesn't really give. So I'm just gonna start pulling out with my fingies. Okay. It's hard to tell what 1 inch from the bottom is. I mean, I know that we have the base, formerly the top of the cake, now the bottom of the cake, was kind of crispy and brown, which I think will help. But yeah, I'm just kind of pinching out clumps of angel food cake. Okay, I'm shocked that I did that without any major things going awry. Look at that. It's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna get cleaned up and then we're gonna fill it with the frosting. Okay, so now we are going to take half of our frosting, ooh, which looks so good. I don't even know how to measure half. I guess I should have just gone straight down the middle instead of scooping like that. Okay. I have a feeling we're gonna need more for the inside, but for the outside than the inside. So I'm gonna call that half. And we're gonna put 1/3 cup of sliced almonds in. I'm just gonna kind of eyeball this. Right? That's kind of like 1/3, maybe a little more. Okay, and now we're gonna kind of fold this in. I don't want to deflate the frosting too much, so I'm trying to just get these incorporated. I bet I could put a few more in. Why not? It's Waldorf. All right, now we're gonna fill the cake, and she says, mixture firmly into cavity to avoid holes and cut sides. So yeah, this is what I was talking about. We have to really pack it in. It's like a complete filled element. And I'm already worried about the amount of filling I have because it doesn't seem like enough. I'm really putting, for as light and fluffy and airy as this angel food cake is, I'm really kind of pushing it around. I'm showing it who's boss, you know? And it's withholding it. It's withstanding my abuse, except that delicate corner, which we'll talk about later. I don't remember exactly the orientation here, but since I cut it pretty evenly, I'm not that worried about where it came from. All right, now we just frost the outside of it. I never really know how to do this. I feel like I should do a crumb coat, right? Which is where you just kind of do a thin layer to start. Okay. Yeah, see, I really am using a lot of it in this first round. It's like, I'll go back in and add more. Like, you're not gonna have any more to add in. Crazy. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of stick this in here and push it around. When I made the cranberry creations cake, it was angel food cake with cranberry frosting. Or wait, it was cranberry filling and then just like a pink whipped cream frosting. And I thought it was delightful. Like the combo of whipped cream and angel food cake is just like perfect. So I have a pretty good first coat and I just have a little bit extra. So I'm just kind of gonna go around and like, I don't know. My idea is just to put the almonds on the top. So I kind of want the sides to look pretty on their own. So I'm just gonna kind of like go around and like try to make sure that the sides look nice. Seems kind of impossible. Find any like more lighter areas and make sure that they have enough. Okay. Oh yeah, this whole bottom section doesn't have anything. It's a weird texture, like I can't really make any sort of pattern in the frosting as I frost. I just kind of have to accept this for what it is here. Done. Now, pièce de résistance. You're supposed to toast these, but I don't really care. They are roasted already, right? Oh, you know what? I'm just realizing this for the first time. Slivered and sliced are different things. Slivered almonds, which is what she calls for, are like little sticks, like little matchsticks. And what I have are little flaps, little slices. But I don't know, I like the look of the sliced ones. I don't really see how it makes a difference to the finished product. And I just want it to look cute. Okay. This looks beautiful. I'm gonna clean up the plate a little bit and then it goes in the fridge for 4 hours because we really need the whipped cream to solidify to get that nice slice with the picture frame I'm hoping for. So we're gonna really let it chill and then we'll cut into it and give it a taste. All right, evening has fallen in the home of Unboxing Betty, which means that it's been 4 hours and it's time to cut this cake. I'm excited, but I'm also nervous. Okay, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna look great. It's gonna be perfect. We're not gonna ruin it. No. I really, really hope that it looks good. Here we go. Okay, here we go. We're slicing. Get out of the way. Okay, the first cut is the deepest. Evidence. Evidence that we've cut it. Okay, here we go. Okay, interesting. Okay, interesting. So yeah, I was thinking about that as I was like sawing, is that it kind of worked. You see the picture frame I wanted, it's just that I kind of smeared frosting on all the sides as I was like sawing like this. Yeah, it kind of smeared to the side, but I don't think that that means that it didn't work. I don't know how they did that. I don't know how they took this photo like this. Look how crisp and white it is. That seems impossible. That's Photoshop if I've ever seen it. But I think all things considered, this turned out pretty good. Let's take a taste. We're digging in. Yeah, this is really fun. The like consistency of the Angel Food cake with the whipped cream is just like incredible. It just like the two textures kind of mingling together. The flavor is nice. It's chocolatey without being too chocolatey. The idea of filling the cake is interesting because although you're getting less frosting on the outside, you still get a good ratio. It's pretty much half and half frosting to cake, you know? I think that's really cool. This is like what I wanted when I did the Betty Crocker bacon fill, and I didn't get enough filling. Yeah, this is really good. I can't stop eating it. And I think it's nice because compared to like regular cake, it's very light and airy. Like I can eat a big piece of it and not get full or not feel like it's too sweet, but you still get the like excitement and the beauty of, and the spectacular, like much richer, denser cake. So I could see this could be nice for like a summer birthday or like dinner party where it's like you want a bite of cake, but you don't want to like have cake. This like gives you the presentation of a beautiful cake, but a little bit lighter of a dish. So I'm a huge fan. I'm obsessed. Angel Food Waldorf. This turned out great. I'm so pleased with the taste and the presentation. It's just super fun, super light, refreshing, incredible dessert. I am slightly upset that I couldn't get the perfect picture frame of cake around the filling, but now in retrospect, having done this, I feel like this makes no sense. You could literally never achieve what is shown in this photo because like you're dragging the knife through the frosting and cutting it. Like you're dragging the knife down or you're dragging the knife through the filling. It just seems impossible to be able to get a completely clean cut of Angel Food cake. I don't know, maybe there's some way of cutting it that I'm not thinking about. Please let me know in the comments if you have a solution, but in my mind, it just seems kind of impossible to get a clean slice like this. But in terms of like the quality of the cake and the filling, we achieved what is shown here. Like it really is, the cake is nice and dense enough and the filling is completely filled in. There wasn't, you know, any gaps in the filling when I cut it. The cake didn't collapse at all during the building or the time it had in the fridge. Like it really stayed like very stable, and that's what I was kind of afraid of too, that it would kind of just blob and flob, you know, but it looks really cool and it tastes really great. So I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5 red spoons. Okay, back in the box. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, happy homemaking.